Oh, this is gonna be shaky. Ooh, all right. Y'all, it's been a long day. I'm trying to look at my LCD so make sure y'all can see me. Okay, so y'all, it's been a long day. But I wanted to come on and do a quick vlog about something that I feel like I need to talk about. Let me show this because I change so make sure you have plenty of light so you can see me. It's gonna be kind of like up close and personal because I'm like literally holding my camera. So I want to talk about today, really quick video, because it's going to be more like a, like a truth talk, but it's going to talk about collaborating together. This whole hashtag of community over competition. And I just want to talk about that. Like, what does that mean for us? And when I say us, I'm talking about, the African American Black community, in terms of bloggers and models and people like that, influencers. What does that mean for us? Like, I feel like it's very important that we work together. And I know that's something that we're always talking about in the grand scheme of things, is like really working together and not being jealous of one another. That at some point the jealousy has to stop. At some point we have to do something a little bit different from what we have done in the past. We have to learn how to work together. And I'm not saying that, I understand that there's nothing wrong with competition or being competitive or being, a go-getter. But there is a problem if you think that everybody is competing with you. I'm trying to just make sure I got y'all set up because I know this kind of shit. How about that? Is that a little bit better? I'm literally kicked up, y'all, so in my chair. So bear with me in this vlog of a shaky vlog. So here we go. How about that? Okay. So we there's nothing wrong with being competitive. I'm competitive. Like, get me on a board game, I'm competitive, I'm competitive in a sense of being where I need to be competitive. So there are a lot of things that we need to learn in terms of community over competition. Like, what does community look like for us as an individual? What does competition look like for us as an individual? This isn't something that we can just put a blanket approach on, say that every community is the same and everybody's competition is the same, because it's not. But whenever you do see competition or you feel like there's competition, be tactful about it. Be professional about it. It doesn't have to be just this full out war because you feel like, okay, someone's doing a similar thing that I'm doing. They may be in the same industry, they may be talking about the same, but that doesn't mean like, okay, that may be a competition, so let me just make sure I stay up on top of my stuff and doing what I'm supposed to be doing, treating my clients respectfully. Let me make sure I'm doing, but I don't have to be like throwing shame or being like all aggressive because somebody's doing a similar thing that we're doing. Like, nobody grows that way. Nobody, because everybody has their own skill set. Everybody has something they can bring to the table. I don't care if all 10 of us are talking about a similar topic. I'm not going to have the same ideas that the next person is going to have. But when we come together, we can make some amazing things happen. When are we going to see that? But not see that and sit back and talk about it. When are we going to do something about it? Like, when are we going to start running our days like that? Excuse me, totally burped. When are we going to start being like that? I had to learn. I'll tell y'all this. Like, I am the one that will be like, ain't nobody talking to me. I don't see that I have, anyone that's trying to compete with me. I could be completely naive. Because this is the way I set myself up. Is how I think about things. Is how the conversation that I have with myself. And I have started telling myself this years ago, and it changed my life. Because at first it was just for my modeling and acting career. Because I go on all these auditions and castings. I'm around all these talented people and gorgeous models and beautiful actresses and super tall models, and I'm like the only short one in there. And that used to drive me crazy. I used to be like, oh my gosh, like, just talking down on myself. And I was like, you know what? This type of mindset is not, I end up like feeling whenever I went to auditions, like, you know, I was, you know, tucking myself and kind of, you know, like I didn't deserve to be there. I had to cut that shit out quick because I was like, that's just ain't the way I roll. It's not in my blood to think like that. So I came up with a better conversation to have with myself. And that conversation started out saying, you know what? Whatever is meant for me will be for me. Nobody can take that away from me. If it's an opportunity, if it's a chance, if it's a booking, whatever it is, it's supposed to be for me. It already has my name on it. Nobody can take that away from me. So if there does come something along the way that doesn't have my name on it and someone else's name is on that, all I'm going to do is say thank you. Congratulate that person and really feel this. Congratulate that person, whoever it was that got that opportunity, and be happy for them and move on. Move on. Y'all, I tell myself that every day. I will be walking around here. I would have an audition or something. And it'll be the day that, you know, I'll be like, oh, what day is, today's Friday. Oh, shoot, you know, that shoot was supposed to be shooting today. Oh, well, I guess I didn't get it. But, and I will really smile. I'm like, man, you know what? Somebody's on a shoot right now having an amazing time. Like, that's exciting for me, even though it's not me. And that's how I live my life with everything. If I see somebody doing something on Instagram or social media or whatever, and they're having an amazing time, I'm like, man, that is awesome. Like, that's so good. Like, I'm excited for you. It doesn't have to be me. I'm excited for you. And that's the attitude that I have. But see, I run into a lot of people that when I meet them, you know, and talking, it's like, we can't collaborate. We can't work because there's this void, this feeling that either you ain't gonna get a shine or you know, you don't, you know, want to work with me, or man, it's time out for all of that. It's time out for all of that. Reach out to people. Take conversations off of social media. If there's someone you're serious about connecting with, take it off of social media. You know, like really reach out to people and say, hey, can I have your email? I would love to, you know, to meet up and talk to them. Just don't leave these connections and stuff on social media. Like, take them off. Build meaningful relationships and business partnerships with people, you know. And if it's hard for you to trust people, then start out with something that's small, like a little small task or a little small project that you can work together on until you build your rapport and build a, it might start off as simple like, hey, do you mind sharing my post? Or do you mind, hey, can we collaborate on, you know, I see that you talk about something similar to what I talk about. I think you have some really good tips. Do you mind if we, you know, collaborate on a blog post or you know, a website posting? Or hey, I have this, I think it'd be great for me to interview. I can come up with tons and tons of ideas of how we can collaborate together. You know what I'm saying? And we need to do that. We need to do that. One, take these relationships off of social media. Two, start reaching out to people. And if you reach out to somebody, make sure you're somebody that's going to be able to receive. If you're on your social media talking about working together, and people reach out to you and you don't reach back out to them, whether it's a good opportunity or not, just let them know, like, hey, I appreciate it. I would love to connect with you. Right now isn't a good, you know, opportunity. I don't see, you know, this is a good opportunity, but, you know, thank you so much. I would love to connect with you on another chance. You know, keep me in mind for something else. Because if you're going to be one that's out here saying, you know, oh yeah, I want to work together, but you don't ever reach out to people, or when people reach out to you, you don't ever say anything or don't reply back or anything like that, that's not cool. That's not cool. And then mainly, honestly, you know, if I can just shoot it real, the people that you think won't be receptive to you reaching out to them usually are. They'll respond to you. Now, I'm not saying everybody's going to be like, but that's okay. If they don't get right back to you, okay, well, on to the next. Like, hey, I thought that would be a great opportunity. I reached out, thought it would be, you know, good. You know, maybe that person's busy right now. You know, maybe they'll come back around. But if not, I'm going to go over here and try to reach out to this person over here. Oh, and such reached out to me. Let me make sure I, you know, reach back out to her. You know, it's about action. You know, it's about collaborating with one another. And you know, There's so much talent. There's so much talent and creativeness and possibility. I have an attitude that there's room for all of us at the top. You don't ever have to worry about me spending any of my energy trying to block, talk, do anything like, because number one, I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna let you know, I don't have time for that. I have zero time for it. I have zero tolerance for it. Like, can you see my zero? I mean, it's zero tolerance to try to prevent anybody from doing anything, you know. Now the only way is if I have a bad experience with somebody. I'm not going to reference anybody that I had a bad experience with that wasn't kind or anything like that, but I also do not badmouth anybody. I'll say, hey, my experience, you know, if someone asks me about somebody, hey, my experience wasn't as pleasant as I expected, but you absolutely reach out and have your own experience with that, you know, so said person or business or whatever they have. But other than, you ain't ever got to worry about the end, like, I ain't about to help you. I have so many people that reach out to me like, hey, I need a photographer, or hey, you know, do you know anybody? I'm like, yeah, girl, look up such and such, you know. Hey, do you have that link to that? Yeah, girl, I got it right here. I'm gonna send it to you. What you know, what you need? Just let me know. I don't mind. Ain't no skin off my back, and ain't no skin off anybody else's back. It does not hurt. It does not take away from anything that you are doing, that we are doing, if you just help somebody. Just help somebody. You know, like my mom always told me, never forget where you came from, because we all had to start somewhere. You know, all had to start somewhere. But I think we should really, really consider on, you know, I really think we need to consider like really reaching out and helping each other more. You know, like I've attended some amazing meetups and brunches and events and things like that. You know, and I just think about all the possibilities of connecting with people and, you know, really take that opportunity to connect with people. You know, and we have to stop being afraid to reach out and work with one another. You know, we have to put ourselves to the side and put that pride and that ego to the side. We have to no, don't even put it to the side. Just crush it. Just crush it and let it be just gone. Have a better dialogue with your mental, with your mind, to say, hey, they're not out to get me. Everybody in the world is not out to stop me from being who I'm supposed to be. Sometimes, majority of the time, it's me that's preventing me. It's me preventing me from getting an opportunity, because I'm always telling myself that somebody else is trying to take something from me. And that's not how it is. You're preventing yourself. Because, you know, you turn your nose up. If, well, she ain't gonna want to work nobody. She thinks you don't know. Reach out. Say hello. Be honest. Say, hey, I love your photos. I'm inspired. I like your work. You never know. Ooh. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna keep on going on, because this will end up being like a hour-long recording. But you know, starting to share these vlogs and things like that, and I know I can get on IG Live, and I know I can get on Facebook Live, but I want this stuff to be here. I want it to simmer. I want it to be something that you just happen to find, or, you know, someone shares with somebody, because it's not something that needs to only be up there for 24 hours. It's something that needs to be said, and it's a conversation I don't mind having. Yeah, so I don't know how long this video is going to end up being, but thank you for tuning in and listening to me vent. If I hope I made some sense as I was like literally letting this flow out. But yeah, I really want us to start working together. So yeah, like community over competition is really something. It's really, really something. And we can have an amazing community and collaborate on some amazing stuff. But we have to think about how we handle ourselves and opportunities, and we have to crush this idea of having competition all the time. So yeah, that's all I have for y'all today. Thank y'all for tuning in and allowing me to vent and talk and do this vlog. Follow me on Instagram. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Comment, like my video. You can subscribe to my channel for more vents. or what have you. But yeah, so comment below, let me know what you think. If you have any insight, positive insight, please. Anything negative, you can keep it. I don't need it. I ain't interested in it. But, you know, positive, or if it's something you just, hey, you know what, this really made me think, you know, that's all it's supposed to be about. But I will see y'all around on Instagram and on the blog and, you know, out and about. So, yeah. So, y'all have an amazing day, and I will see y'all in another video soon. So, peace out. Have a good one. Bye.